the U.S. military is all set to wind up operations in Afghanistan and leave the country by September of this year. Ahead of this deadline, they are dumping tons of military equipment in Afghan scrapyards. This includes parts of all-terrain vehicles and weapons. But what if the Afghan Taliban get a hold of these equipments? What precautions are being taken to ensure they are properly disposed of?
After 20 years of war, America is packing up. They have called it a day in Afghanistan. By September 11, 2021, the last US soldier will have left the country. But war isn't just fought by troops. They are backed by equipment. Vehicles, weapons, aircraft, the whole shebang. Since 2001, the Americans have brought tons of equipment to Afghanistan. What happens to them once they leave? Well, most of it will end up in scrap yards, like this one. Everything you see here is US military tech. Or at least what remains of it. Smashed up generators, tank tracks, vehicle parts, the gears that greased the American war machine. But why not give this equipment to the Afghans? It's a question many people here are asking.
Inside Bagram, they destroy the military equipment. The Afghan government asked them to hand over this stuff to them, but the Americans didn't do it.
Why do they trash this stuff? Why did they come to Afghanistan? They came here to rebuild Afghanistan, but now that they're leaving, they leave behind all this scrap in Afghanistan.
The scrap dealers are not happy. And understandably so. Military equipment are top sellers. Destroyed military equipment, not so much. Take this junkyard for instance. It's owned by Baba Mir. He paid $40,000 for 70 tons of scrap. But when he opened the container, he was in for a surprise.
Obviously, the Americans don't trust Afghans, and they don't want us to use this stuff and make progress. What they are doing is betraying the Afghans.
Northwest of Kabul is America's largest base in Afghanistan, the Bagram base. Here, the US forces are taking inventory of their equipment. Some of the sensitive items will be shipped back. The rest is being destroyed at the base and sold for scrap. The big worry is that weapons will fall into the wrong hands. Possibly the Taliban or some other extremist group. But these junk dealers do have a point. What could the Taliban possibly achieve with a treadmill or a tent for that matter?
There are new unused tents which have been damaged. If these tents were in working condition, one piece of it could be sold for $200 to $300 US. But these are damaged, and a damaged one can hardly be sold for 1,000 Afghanis.
So far, 1,300 pieces of equipment have been destroyed. The same happened in 2014, when a large number of NATO soldiers were pulled out. Back then, they left behind 176 million kilograms of scrap. Afghan dealers bought them for $46.5 million. So, the saviors who came to rebuild are leaving a pile of junk behind. South Asia Bureau, WION World is One.